Mr. Miranda, the tech guru. Today I'll be talking about my 5 top smartphones for 2017. If you disagree with my list, make sure that you comment down below. Let me know which are your 5 top smartphones for each year. So first thing, I'll give you the good and then I'll talk about the bad on each one. 5th place, it's gonna go for the Huwaei Mate Pro 10, the Beauty. This phone is gorgeous, very well designed, very polished, very thin bezels. It's great to look at. The camera is great, awesome pictures thanks to their Leica partnership. It has dual lens and an AI processor built in, which is gonna auto-adjust pictures depending on the subject or landscape that it's taking pictures of. The battery life is superb, probably among the best for this year. It's waterproof, comes with 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB storage in the default. It comes with the latest Android version out of the box. Then we're gonna talk about the bad. No headphone jack, fortunately. Some software features are unnecessary or kind of like a gimmick. It's kind of expensive at $950. Next up is the OnePlus 5T, the speed monster. The 5T comes with a 6" new 2017 design. It's quite affordable at $500. It comes with better low light pictures compared to the 5. Useful software tweaks, not just gimmicks. Fast performance, very quick. Some of the best performance in a smartphone this year. Great battery, the best fast charging with fast charge. I think it's gonna reach 100% within an hour of battery charge. Portrait mode has gotten better even in low light situations. You can either get a 6 GB or 8 GB RAM, so that's quite insane. Fast fingerprint reader, probably one of the faster, if not the fastest. Now for the bad. Dual camera is not telephoto, it's just a dual digital camera. Then we're gonna talk about not having an official water resistance. Camera quality is not up to par with 2017 flagship, but still it takes awesome pictures. It's still a very good camera, but not up to par with competition. And no wireless charging, but they have the best and fastest charging, fast charge. For my 3rd place, I'm gonna have the iPhone 10, the Daredevil. First off, that display is gorgeous. Even with the notch and all, they have an OLED display for the first time. Very crisp colors, very sharp looking. On the camera, they have very good dual camera with a very good portrait mode. Face ID is replacing the original fingerprint ID, and it's kind of slower because you'll have to look at it and then you have to swipe to finish the unlocking process. The new design is gorgeous. Performance, it's as always insane. If you look at those benchmarks, iPhone X is going to have some of the strongest benchmarks. It has a Siri Apple Pay side button for activating that option, and the animojis, which is kind of like this silly thing where you can make faces move like an animoji, kind of like a gimmick for me, not real useful. And for the first time, wireless charging in an iPhone, awesome. For the bad, no home button, some gestures take getting used to. So for example, if you want to go to home, you're going to have to swipe up. If you want to go to control center, you're going to have to swipe down from the right corner down. And if you want to switch to other apps, you're going to have to swipe from the bottom and hold. And if you want to swap between apps, you're going to have to swipe the bottom strip of the phone. Also, we're going to have to talk about the notch. That notch is not optimized for all apps, so it's going to sometimes cut and make your screen look smaller. It is more expensive, so it's going to open the way for even more expensive smartphones in 2017. It's quite delicate, so you gotta put a cover on your iPhone 10. Battery life is not the best. Could be better. No Touch ID, which means it's gonna be replaced with that eye scanner, a face scanner. I was gonna put here the iPhone 8 Plus, but because of all the risks and new things that the iPhone 10 has to bring to the table, I decided to give the 3rd place to the iPhone 10. Next up, 2nd place, I'm gonna have the Galaxy Note 8 from Samsung. This is the Titan. The good stuff. Dual cam works very good, very crisp pictures, very good video recording, and then we're going to talk about that display, the best display in 2017. So the good stuff for the Note 8. dual cameras, takes awesome pictures, awesome video. It makes overall good camera. The display, that display is the most gorgeous display for 2017. Comes with 6 GB RAM, wireless charging, battery life is insane, very good battery life. It's also gonna have the stylus. That stylus is gonna let you do shortcuts, off-screen notes. I think that up to 100 pages if I remember correctly. Very good stuff, as good as ever. Probably the best smartphone with stylus. And this I can call the best all-around Android. So if you want a phone that has as many features as possible, this is your phone, the Note 8. But that, it is expensive. Portrait mode is not as good as it can be. Fingerprint reader is in a bad position, and it's not as fast as it could be. Phones like the OnePlus 5T have a faster fingerprint reader. Some features are unnecessary and are probably gonna go unused. The Samsung software, especially in the Bixby area, it's all not as polished as it could be, and I feel that TouchWiz, it's always gonna hold back Samsung. If this was a Google edition Samsung, this would probably be my #1 place, and also with a better camera. The iris scanner, it's not as fast or as safe as it could be, but with software updates, that's gonna get better. It's too similar to the Samsung Galaxy S8, so I don't think there are enough differences between the S8 and the Note 8. And so, depending on what you're looking for, you might want to go for the S8 or less expensive, or the Note 8. For the next phone, I'm gonna have for #1, I'm gonna give it to the Google Pixel 2 XL. And let's go for the good stuff first. And this phone I'm gonna call Skynet's Ancestor. So the best camera of 2017 with Google Lens activated, which can recognize things in your camera. AR stickers, which is going to be augmented reality integrated into it. Great low light pictures, awesome stabilization. Sometimes it's going to look like you're walking or you're recording in a drone. Great portrait pictures, even though it's using only one lens, it takes some very good portrait pictures. The selfie cam is also very, very good for selfies and for portrait pictures. The assistant AI is everywhere. This is Skynet's Ancestor, so you can squish your phone for assistance, you can OK Google your phone for assistance, and such. Performance is flawless, buttery smooth. Best software I've seen on an Android smartphone. Very, very fast. I think this is probably the year where Android it's up to par, even more faster, more smooth than iOS. And then stereo front-facing speakers are gonna bring some bezels to the phone, but the sacrifice is worth it in my opinion. Water resistant, thank you Google finally, and an awesome battery. Great battery life for a smartphone from 2017. For the bad stuff, the display is not as bright or as crisp as it could be. Even though the dull colors were fixed, Google has updated the phone and the colors are looking much better. But still, when I'm out on the sunlight, I might have to turn brightness all the way up to use my smartphone without difficulties. No headphone jack, adapter, or Bluetooth are going to have to be your options. The design is not as polished or as 2017 standards, but still very good looking, very clean, slick. I really like how it feels on the hand. Those bezels on top are a small sacrifice for stereo front-facing speakers, so I don't mind it at all. No fast charging, but battery life is great, so I don't mind it all that much. So let me know if you agree with my list for the top 5 smartphones for 2017. This has been Mr. Miranda Tech Guru. Thank you for listening. It's been a pleasure. Peace and love, my friends. Take care.